Hey guys, Doug, aka The Real Link, coming at today with another quick-ish WoW video. Sorry for the voice, just sinuses and a long day in the heat yesterday. Never fails, I go to make a video and it sounds like crap. I'm gonna try to go kind of fast here, so bear with me. So for those of you enjoying WoW Legion, after the game has been broken and all the add-ons are getting updated, it's chaos. Today this video is about mixed scrolling battle text, or rather the lack of battle damage you see if you're using it, because it does not play very nice with Blizzard's modes at the moment. I have the add-on enabled and I can't see my damage. So how to fix it? A lot of people are suggesting some cool solutions, such as grabbing Advanced Interface Options, or even going in and changing your config.wtf file through your main game settings to see if you can override the C variables. You can also use some in-game implementations of this, such as using Advanced Interface Options once it's loaded to set your console flag, your SetCVar damage back to 1, or type the console command /console floatingCombatTextCombatDamage 1. Basically it changes that 0 to a 1. The program says okay, it's enabled, and you can go back in and see that hey, everything's playing nice again. Your Blizzard damage, it shows back up, and you get to see all your pretty big numbers and enjoy executing something. But the problem that most forums, Reddit posts, and everything else doesn't seem to tell you is that MSBT re-overwrites your config on a reload. So every time you do a reload UI, or log out of the game and come back in, you're back to square one because the configuration and the variable is overwritten. So how to actually fix this, aside from waiting for an author update of MSBT? Here's how I found to fix it after trying out. Go to Addons, Interface, and where your add-ons are in your WoW folder. Go to Mix Scrolling Battle Text add-on folder. Then open in Notepad or your program of choice the file MSBTProfiles.lua. Scroll down until you see the section that's called Disable Blizzard's Combat Text. Now you can adjust any of these C variables here, enable flowing combat text 0 to 1, or healing or damage 0 to 1. I've tried all variations of this and none of them seem like they hold on their own, but you can put floating combat damage to 1 just to be safe. But what's very important is scrolling all the way down. Almost to the bottom you'll see another section that's called Disable Blizzard's Combat Text if it's the first load. Basically, I think telling the game that, Blizzard, if it takes priority, disable it first on the call. So what you want to do is change the get C variable enable floating combat text combat damage at the bottom there to 1, meaning the game should, the add-on should basically skip looking over the game loading of that file now. So once you do that, change both those options, feel free to save the configuration, load out, load back into the game. And now, because you told the add-on to kind of ignore that aspect of Blizzard's loading, and in my case only using mixed scrolling combat text just for healing and damage, you can see in the rollout through AIO's C variables that that 1 flag is already set. It wasn't a 0, now it stays on 1. Sure enough, if I go whack a dummy, you can see my mixed scrolling battle text for healing loaded right in, and all my wonderful flyouts for Blizzard's combat battle text damage showing up right along it, just like how I had it before the pre-patch came into effect. Please feel free to watch the end of the video, and you can also see the / commands again if that was a bit fast, or just scroll back and you can see the Notepad file to check the commands if you need to type those in or look for the proper areas in the code. But here's just a quick reload like you saw before. Normally that would wipe out my configuration and the damage wouldn't stick, but you can see the 1 is still there. And after reload, I'm just going to go hit a dummy again. Sure enough, the damage still remains. So there you go. That's mixed scrolling battle text with its damage flyout fixed. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.